Good evening and welcome to yet another exciting Friday evening on Bonjay. Yeah, I know you like the outfit. I know you like the outfit. It's Christmas. We have to reflect Christmas in the wear. Put on a nice like a Santa hat and thing and the color to match. And Bonjay, I show you saying they're looking good. So, those of you joining us on GBN TV, welcome. And of course, our usual patrons on GIS, welcome as well. We start with a Bonjay info as per usual. Well, congratulations to SJC St. George for winning the Dutch Lady Culinary Competition. Hello folks did well, boy. The Best Village competition has started and you are reminded to plant and decorate your community in preparation for the competition in January. We've been telling you that for weeks now, eh? Right. Nice of a place. Good. Teddy Frederick is currently showcasing an exhibit entitled Photography. Gosh, I like that word. Photography. Opening hours from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the National Museum. Well, they didn't get the dates, but I guess probably could go there every day. Yeah, Bonjay, I mean information, I know dates. Congratulations to St. Vincent and the Grenadines for capturing the Windward Islands T20 tournament for the second time. Did host Grenada by 4 runs. Bonjay, them fellas, 4 runs and they beat us by that. I could have go there and make 4 runs. St. Vincent has a total score of 175 runs with Grenada falling short, only amounting to 171. I mean 4 runs, man. I could have made that. Anyway, forget them fellas. The inaugural Christmas in the Gardens will be held at the Botanical Gardens. The things start today. And here, nice steel band and everything happening down there while I was coming in. Right, it's from the 13th, today, 22nd, nightly. It starts at 6 p.m. and it's a family activity. Bring the children, bring granny, bring nenen, parent, everybody go down there and have a good time. There'll be a lot on display. The essence of Grenada spices, that's how it's entitled. Don't let it pass you. Fish Friday, well, of course, today is Friday. Fish Friday happening right now, but remember, you only go into Fish Friday after you done watch Bonjay. All right. But that's our Bonjay news, so we take a little wrap up here, and when we come back, boy, the show hot tonight. If you see what we have on the set, don't go nowhere. Stay right there.
Bonjay, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bonjay, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonjay, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation. Christmas in the Gardens, the Essence Ice, 10 nights of tradition from the 13th to the 12th December. The Botanical Gardens will be converted into a Christmas garden with lights and decorations, performances from choirs, steel band, parang and top artists, sing-along karaoke, bouncing castle, Santa Claus for the kids, bakes and fish cake, ham and bread, soil and ginger beer. Gift items on sale as well. Bring family and friends. Spend Christmas in the Gardens every evening from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. from the 13th to the 22nd of December. $5 for adults, children under 12, free. Christmas in the Garden, Essence of Spice.
Listen, I can't stop the thing. Look, he's inside a hot boy. Hot as in the program this evening. With me in the studio now, a gentleman, Nigel John. Boy, look, we have a keyboard, we have a guitar here, a bass down there. He's back. Nigel, welcome to Bonjay.
Well, you know, boy, I've been looking at that program. I say we got to come bad.
We want to come good.
Well, there you go. We had to make it nice tonight.
Nigel, we have a keyboard. We have a first guitar here, we have a bass. Tell me what happened here, boy.
Well, tell yourself, when we decided to come to the studio, I say I had to call all the fellas down. We called Bumpy.
Bumpy here too?
I tell you, Bumpy is here, boy, so it's something else.
And the thing about Bumpy here, the thing that be smooth and all. His name is Bumpy, he play smooth.
That's right. So I bring a little tropical mixture of what the Genesis really going to bring here.
So the band is the Genesis?
Yeah, the Genesis. So
right.
It's made up of my cousin on bass, Rocksteady. A lot of people know Rocksteady on bass right there.
Wait, hold on. Bumpy, Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
So you use Capside
Nah, well, I have a name too, you know. I have a name too, man.
What's the name?
My name, I'm going to sweet it up, man. Spice Man.
Spice Man.
That's right.
So Bumpy, Rocksteady, and Spice Man come together and form the Genesis.
You can't
Grenada. Bonjay, listen. we don't want to talk too much. I'm excited. I want to dance. Well, call them fellas now, man.
Oh, you want them on right now?
Oh,
They will resume be on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well, tell me a little thing before we take them on.
Well, I want to give you a little highlight because we are moving towards the Mandela just has passed away.
Right.
And we decided now we're going to be doing a tribute.
To Nelson.
To Nelson Mandela on December 23rd at Andel's Creole Shack. That's a car
Creole
park.
Shack in the car park. The same Genesis band, you capside,
well,
not capside now, Rocksteady.
That's only one band that would be there, but we have from Barracuda, Caress, a lot of the guys going to be coming down there. And plus that will be 100 voices which we are looking for all Grenadians to come out there and sing with us. Right?
Like that choir organizing?
Man, look, it would be spontaneous. St. George's will become hot.
Fellas,
right?
100 voices. Right? If you could sing with 2 voices, come to. I mean,
so,
you know what I mean?
You might not be able to sing well, but we're also asking you to come with a candle in your hand.
Okay, so I mean, as a tribute to Nelson.
Yeah.
Right. And that will be led by the band Genesis.
Well, the Genesis, as I say, is only one. That's only one band. But we'll have many bands who will be introduced on stage.
Okay.
So we're going live, screening that activity through New York and Miami. So tell you what Grenada is.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
folks,
that's right.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So the 23rd of December.
That's
right.
That's a Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. What time is starting?
It's starting at 8:30 on the dot.
Night. 8:30, fellas.
Till midnight.
Okay. So we don't talk. The music, boy. The music. Right. Listen. When we come back is what Rukunku Tokung taking place in the studio, you know, with the band Genesis, right? That's Nigel right. John and company, Rocksteady and Bumpy. We'll be right back.
Bon J, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bon J, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bon J, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice. 10 nights of tradition from the 13th to the 12th December. The botanical gardens will be converted into a Christmas garden with lights and decorations. Performances for choirs, steel band, parades, sing-along karaoke, bumps and castles, Santa Claus for the kids, bakes and fish cake, ham and bread, soil and ginger beer. Gift items on sale as well. Bring family and friends. Spend Christmas in the gardens every evening from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. from the 13th to the 22nd of December. $5 for adults, children under 12, free. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice.
Well, welcome back to Bon J. Well, Bon J, you see the studio, boy? It's scarcely a space for me on the bench. I have to squeeze myself in the corner. Right to me is Bumpy. Upstairs Rocksteady Capside. Yeah, not Capside, Nigel John. Spice man, boy. I mean, what you must. That's right, yeah, the Spice. Fellas in the studio and the thing hot. They're giving us an evening with tropical.
A tropical mix with the Genesis.
A tropical mix with the Genesis.
Right,
Stay tuned. There we go. Fellas, all hey, I'm on the round of applause as the studio audience now. Bumpy? Yeah, I see you do something there. You know, them fingers must be accustomed jumping up on them string there. I mean, how much is by?
Yes,
He has to be. I had to go. Tell me about Rocksteady. Rocksteady, I know you rocking steady with the DJ and things, so I didn't know you could rock steady and bass too.
Yes, man.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, since 8 years old.
This is 8? That's about 8. About 10 years now doing that. And Nigel, I see your fingers dancing on the keyboards too, boy.
I tell you, when Bumpy started playing, I had to keep up with that. I'm telling you.
I see you make an X kind of thing.
Man, well, that's what you man. Yeah. When that thing get hot, you do all kind of thing.
Yeah. And I see you bend your head, you bend down your head on them. I see you go play the nose now. You go play the nose now. Yeah. But next time we go do this.
That's right.
Well, we get another piece. I mean, we don't want to do too much talking, because we're cutting on the time for the music.
Yeah, let me go.
Right. Bumpy making sure something organized nice. Folks, hey, we're live on Bonje, don't mind the scene. Fellas in the studio. Today we're giving you a classical taste, yeah?
You turn up the thing too loud.
Right. So you just want to make sure they get the thing in our way there. No, don't. Stay so by.
Half is good.
Right, so we're trying to make this sort of thing nice. Folks, we have Bumpy to my right, we have Rocksteady on bass, and then there's Nigel John on the keyboard. Bonje is traveling in the studio this evening, Yeah, and
We're doing the blues now.
right, they're gonna do a little blues. Right, so we're going to the colors now. White as the host, and they're doing blues. Yeah, we're going to the colors. All right, let me lean that to Rocksteady. All right.
1, 3. There's a red house over here. That's where my baby stays. There's a red house over yonder, where my baby stays. I ain't been home to see my baby in oh so many days. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. The key won't unlock the door. Wait a minute, something's wrong. The key won't unlock the door. You know, I've got a bad feeling. My baby don't live here no more. There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. Busty. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. The key won't unlock the door. You know, I've got a bad feeling. My baby don't live here no more.
Boy, something wrong.
Red house.
The woman leave and go. And I tell you something about colors. I mean, he talked with white playing a blues and he's forcing the. I mean, I was talking about colors. Folks, I was so. Let's give a round of applause once again for him. We had to do a whole program with all you. The only unfortunate thing is that we didn't have as much time.
That's right.
So we want to extend an invitation again. Come back. This time we want all you in the end. Nice. Folks, we're taking a break right now, and when we back is more troop in this boy. Bonjay!
Bonjay, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. Way of life, or customs and traditions. Bonjay, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonjay, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice. 10 nights of tradition from the 13th to the 12th December. The botanical gardens will be converted into a Christmas garden with lights and decorations. Performances for choirs, steel band, and top artists. Sing-along karaoke castle, Santa Claus for the kids. Bakes and fish cake, ham and bread, soil and ginger beer. Gift items on sale as well. Bring family and friends. Spend Christmas in the gardens. Every evening from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. from the 13th to the 22nd of December. $5 for adults, children under 12 free. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice.
Welcome, Jay. Oh, gosh, boy. I mean, just before we took the break, boy, them fellas kick off there and they go, going down good, right? But like everything else, there's a little taste, yeah? We want to see Bonjay, they finish already? Yes, man. So we're going to our Bonjay moment now. Of course, you know, every week there's a prime feature on the program, a Bonjay moment where we look for something hilarious that happened sometime before and we drop it on you. Yeah, man. So this time, our Bonjay moment for this evening. Look and enjoy.
Bonjay. Bonjay.
Let me tell you, when some fellas take the two, I mean, it's crazy what they do. This man, like he tight and biting the people electrical cord. Now, I mean, I was shocked at his behavior. He lucky he wasn't shocked too with the wire. Anyway, we have our second guest in studio, and it's a face that most of the people would know, so young people especially, right? I mean, no offense. I mean, if you're young, you're young. Yeah?
I'm young, man. I'm young.
One is good as you come like me, and then only old people would know you. We're speaking with Akim Baptiste,
Yeah.
well known in the pop world
Yeah.
as Suasion.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the name, boy.
Sweet. Everybody wants to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's our unique name. Let's talk about the name.
It came from the word persuasion.
Uh-huh.
I was just looking for something smooth, something that sounds nice.
I like the smooth thing, Suasion.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really comes out
Yeah,
smooth with you.
yeah. I was looking for something that would catch people, and persuasion, I mean, to persuade. And I always wanted to persuade people with my music and to grab people with my music, and I just thought of just breaking up the word and spelling it a little bit different. Suasion.
That's your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the difference that makes the difference. Right? But why pop, though?
Pop.
I mean,
because
it's not part of our immediate gravitation to our culture, kind of calypso and...
Yeah, and my
reggae.
grandfather is actually a calypso tangler.
Tangler is the grand...
Yeah.
Wait. The thing getting closer home. We're getting closer home. Scampi, son?
Yeah. No, son, but is my
Your uncle?
Yeah, my uncle.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, growing up, having music in my family, when I got into it, I wanted to follow up on the family tradition and keep the music going. But I mean, I just wanted to try something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difference that makes the difference.
Yeah, I wanted to continue, but in my own way, and based on what influenced me most, it was pop, and I just thought that I sound most unique in that way, in that genre, and probably my best choice would be to go into that, to have that edge, apart from all the other artists that sing in soca and doing other stuff. Yeah, just to have that edge, that a Grenadian singing pop, it's unexpected and all that. Yeah. Just to go for that.
And we would certainly like somebody to break. I don't believe that we must stay within the box of our own regular culture. I agree that music is music to experiment.
Yeah.
And not just experiment, show versatility, because I'm sure that they are good. I mean, for example, Killer.
Yeah.
I know, in my opinion, he's a very talented and very, very diverse.
Yeah.
We don't see the best of this young man yet.
Yeah.
Right? So I know we have the talent here. Right?
And I guess it's a little bit of because of how society puts it that we need to stick to our culture. And the thing is, I find that Grenadian's culture is heavily influenced, but when you go to express what influenced you, they see it as bad.
That's a head of a point you're making there.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
it's like,
I mean,
well, what are you trying? You know?
Yeah. So if we're influenced by the culture, then why not let us express what we've been influenced by?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've been influenced by that.
Look at Rihanna, for example. I mean, Rihanna is right now an international star, and she came from the Caribbean.
Yeah. So
you know, people say she should have been singing calypso and reggae too.
Yeah.
But look at what she has offered the world, and the world has grabbed onto her.
So basically, if you have a dream, just go for it. I mean, there's all to gain, but really not so much to lose.
Good.
Because at the end of the day, you're living what you want to live and being happy. So go for it.
What are some of your best moments thus far?
Well, right now my best moment is having a video.
You got a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while we've been working on a video for.
Jay, the man serious, you know. That man serious, you know. Right?
Looking for a video. The first single that I released, that was last year, a while back. We've been working on a video for it, trying to get it out to the public. Had a couple of hiccups in terms of finance and stuff, but finally we've got it out. It's up on YouTube, Vivo. Second artist in Grenada to be on Vivo. Yeah, so proud of that.
Yeah, man. That deserves some applause.
Yeah, and just the fact that people are starting to recognize what I'm doing, and that I have a management team behind me. Knowing from back, I was just trying a little thing in my room and all that, not really expecting it to get to the point. I mean, I know that I haven't reached where I want to reach yet, but just knowing that I have people behind me now just gives me that extra drive to want to do it.
Well, here now, right now, you don't only have people behind you, you know. You have a man at the side of you, right here, who would not let you come in the studio on Bonje and not give a voice or something, you know what I mean? You can't just come and talk about music. Music is a thing you have to listen to.
Say on that piece.
A cappella.
Let's give it. I'll give you a piece of the one that we did the video for. I'm about to write a love song. This one is for you, so you never, ever, ever forget. 'Cause baby, this is our song. Do it for two, but you couldn't play the clarinet, so I told you just sing along. We can write a beautiful song like Romeo and Juliet. 'Cause baby, just hold on, 'cause we can do anything, I bet. I'm feeling that so strong. Me and you didn't think about the future yet, so I told you just sing along. We can write a beautiful song. I'm hoping that you don't ever forget. Our song is love at best, like Romeo and Juliet. Girl, our song is so complex, you got me feeling like a poet. Our song is a tune I remember every 4th of December. Our song, but I'm singing alone.
Give me a 5, man. High 5, man. I know. The song started to sound familiar once you started, and you see that song, it got funny. That part of the song resonated with me. That note, how you took that note there.
Yeah. And just knowing that to me just is amazing. Just to know that a part of it with you.
Yeah. Because I didn't remember the song, but as you started,
it's a great achievement. Personally for me.
Bro, let me tell you something. I say we have a little island here with a lot of talent.
Yeah.
We have to start to think outside of the box.
Yeah.
We should not be limited by the size of the country.
True.
right? But the world, I mean, let's put it that way. We're born here, but we are citizens of the world.
Yeah.
Right? And we need to offer our services or reach,
to the world.
stretch our tentacles to the world. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, no.
But then again, I mean, if it was easy, everybody would have.
True.
So he who sticks and dedicates himself and eventually takes the bruising and the battering and gets there, then eventually everybody applauds him.
Yeah.
But even if there's no applaud then, but you get there and there's a sense of satisfaction inside.
Because
it is what the effort.
Yeah, you did what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, so.
Exactly. But bro, see you at the top. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Right? and then one day we know you're gonna say, boy, my grandfather is Tangler, and he might just decide, I just wanna call him so just for wickedness. But what's that way?
Yeah.
We are speaking with Akim Baptist Esuajan. It has been a pleasure having you in the studio on
It was nice being here.
Bonje.
Yeah, it was nice being here.
You're looking at the program all the time, right?
Huh?
You'll be looking at Bonje all the time.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't, we want you to start looking at Bonje now. Okay?
Yeah.
And tell your friends to start looking at Bonje.
Of course, yeah.
When you come back, more fun on Bonje.
Bonje, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, customs and traditions. Bonje, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonje, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice. 10 nights of tradition from the 13th to the 12th December. The botanical gardens will be converted into a Christmas garden with lights and decorations. Performances from choirs, steel band, parade and top artists. Sing-along karaoke, bouncing castle, Santa the Kids, bakes and fish cake, ham and bread, soil and ginger beer. Gift items on sale as well. Bring family and friends. Spend Christmas in the gardens every evening from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. from the 13th to the 22nd of December. $5 for adults, children under 12, free. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice.
Welcome back to Bonje. Henna. We want to go to the Lions, boy. We got a question here. I mean, we want to connect on it. Of course, we must give you an opportunity to link us, man. So 435-2636, that's the number. Here's what we want you to tell us today. What old Christmas tradition you remember that is no longer around? Right? What old Christmas tradition you remember that is no longer around? Numbers 435-2636. You can call us, especially our friends on GBN, and those on GIS as well. The old posse. Give us a holler. What old Christmas tradition, it had to be old, what Christmas tradition that you grew up with but is no longer around? 435-2636. Now, I know all kind of things that happened when I was growing up as a child, and some of them ain't happening now. Right? The serenading is one of them. So go around the town. Almost every village had a liquor serenading group and so. But you ain't seen that now. I know if fellas get too busy. Or if man can play an instrument again. If they getting drunk long before Christmas. So I know. 435-2636. So tell us, what old Christmas tradition used to be around that is not happening now? Okay? In the interim, boy, speaking about tradition, many used to come with a quattro and hey, somebody calling. Hello? Good evening and welcome to Bonje.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm following you on the program.
Good, thank you, man. It's a pleasure to have you.
Uh-huh.
What old Christmas tradition used to be around that you ain't seen nowadays?
Well, that aspect of chicken boy and the kids want to do the hanging up of the socks.
Aha. Yeah, that socks. That.
And then we come and we put a whole sort of thing within the socks.
Uh-huh.
And then to wake up, you feel very good about the fact that Santa, Santa brought the gift.
Santa passed during the night.
Yeah, and then the man and Bobby just laughing at you.
Yeah.
Well, I myself able to achieve something from a big thing hanging up, get excited about was a family, maybe no, probably I feel things differently, but you could have hopefully keep at that time when all the children were all party slept on your love, man. You know about it, I'm not birthday.
Yeah.
Something that was missing in the Christmas.
Yes, I agree, because and you use that word excitement. It used to create something to look forward to. You go and sleep in the night, and what some fellas who try to hold Santa Claus, they go and lie down with a peeping, but invariably you fall asleep. And mommy and daddy know that you go fall asleep anyway. So as you do fall asleep, they go and fully socks. But when you wake up in the morning, boy, as you wake and you remember, Christmas morning, you want to go and check that socks. The excitement. Yeah, well, we thank you for sharing, bro. It's really been a pleasure, man.
All right, well,
Good, let me get a note before you go. Have a good one. Enjoy the Christmas.
all right.
Good. Yeah, so there you had it, boy. The fact that there was the socks, and you're right. You know, children used to be excited about, what mommy having the socks, or not mommy, what Santa put in the socks, right? Until I get to figure out that it wasn't really Santa, and that probably spoiled the thing. You see, sometimes too much information could spoil the thing, eh? Yeah. So, boy, I feel to play something, On every producer, let me play something, boy. Yeah, so here, this fella speak about Santa and coming out in chimney and things. And remember, do I go on to the tune of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Now, Blackie, my little booty, what happened to Blackie, boy? Was so very aggressive. The things that little dog would do was so sad you would believe. All of the kids in the area was so frightened of Blackie. When he lie down in the veranda, they pass very quietly. But oh, Santa Claus, he didn't know Blackie was bad. So Christmas Eve, while passing through my chimney, Santa make a mistake and mash Blackie. Next year, I will tell you what happened when Santa mash Blackie. Having fun in the studio on the program Bonje. Remember, we're about to go into a video moment now. Those of you who have a nice video that you want to share on the program, let me see that thing. It is manager at GCF. Yeah, GCF manager at spiceisle.com. GCF manager at spiceisle.com. Yeah, show us your video, and who knows, you might get your video to show on Bonje. Right now, we're going to our video moment, so enjoy.
Gosh, fellas, I mean, come on, guys, how could I do better than that, man? Or they even soak the pork, or they throw a little bit of water on top of the meat, or they just giving man things soda, all the salt, or they don't know that thing no good for man blood pressure. Next way going on, so next way going on, so next look, I have all the people in the bucket here. Watch, I'm washing it out, watch, I'm washing it out, watch, what are you writing? There's salt, I'll take out all the salt, don't worry. You white, you got the cream, there's salt. Oh, let me try the first water. I'll show you the first water, I'll put it in the next bucket up. Salt, ooh. Now ready for the grill,
The fat was nice, the fat was sweet. We had no more chicken to eat. Pablo say, boy, what we go do? No more meat for the barbecue. Drinking Babash, you must understand. If you hear the conversation, De Leon say we cannot fail. We buy a whole bucket of big tail. Like they want to kill all our we. Why the folks so salty? Dexter and Short like they agree. Why the folks so salty? Check Bantana Mori. Why the folks so salty? Go back Josh Brands and ask Leslie, he go tell you. Why the folks so salty? Oh yo yo, ya ya ya. Why the folks so salty? Oh yo yo, ya ya ya. Why the folks so salty? Oh yo yo, ya ya ya. Why the folks so salty? Oh yo yo, ya ya ya. Why the folks so salty?
What boy, you telling me? You all saw come out in that thing, boy? You know, come try to come out for me. Nah, boy. Maybe wash it out some more. I'm wash some more. I ain't gonna so. No, not me alone.
Men start to rush like they're gone crazy when they hear that the pork ready. If you see fellas by the gate, every man holding up the plate. Black storm in front like he in a haze. Every man fighting for a taste. Boy, I never see things so yet. Men fighting that they wouldn't get. Like they want to kill all our women.
Why the folks so salty?
If I like go and ask it.
Why the folks so salty?
Go and check me partner GT.
Why the folks so salty?
Check the land, little naughty.
Why the folks so
sweet.
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Why the folk so salty?
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Why the folk so salty?
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Why the folk so salty?
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Why the folk so salty?
Boy, only that saltfish real salt, boy.
Yo, big man. Here we go. Look, here we go. You spoke me singing about. Your mother.
The meat is sweet, the meat was nice. Some fellas end up eating twice. Paul jumping up on his feet. He never knew that pigtails were sweet. A good time and that is no doubt. Boys, he had 2 pieces in his mouth. If you see men eat pork for so, Bishop and Ben Chowton. Check Terra Kid and Axel and G.
Why the folk so salty?
Ax the Leon and Leslie.
Why the folk so salty?
Big J. Karim, Bob and Willie.
Why the folk so salty?
Made in Grenada celebrities. Hip-hop.
Why the folk so salty?
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Stop. Wait, you're going already?
Oh yo yo,
What happened to
yeah yeah yeah.
Your pigtail? You put your pigtail in front. Wait, say. Let's make soup tomorrow, eat too salty.
Oh yo yo.
Hey, Pablo, one the book. And look at more sauce. Ben, sauce. Put sauce on the Ben, some sauce. Easy brush stroke. Easy. Oh, yes. Turn it over. Yes. We're ready for it.
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Why the folk so salty?
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah yeah.
Why the folk so salty?
Oh yo yo, yeah yeah.
Hey, my fellas, man, come back already. I enjoy myself. All I could do me that, man. Tell me, let's go now. Tell me 1, 2, 3, we going. And I know, But I want to, give them a round of applause. That tune. They say Grenadians talented and sometimes under little alcohol. Even if it's some alcohol, not alcohol, you can get some good results. Yeah, so that last week we had Dexter on the program explaining how the thing came about. It was quite an interesting discussion, eh? But anyway, that was last week. This week we have Bobby here with us, and who they gave my name. He's Robert Steele.
Yep.
Nobody asked me permission. They just give. And they make him harder than me. He's Steele. Bobby, welcome to the program.
Good to be back in studio with you guys.
Good. I understand you are a director on the GCF, Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Yeah.
Right? And I know your heart is in the culture. I mean, Bobby has a lot of hats, right? Or HATS, but I know your HERT is in the culture. Right? What's like for you being a director? How do you see the GCF, what direction you like to see the GCF go in terms of development of the culture in Grenada?
Well, Robert, as you know, my interest from a culture point of view comes from the marketing, but my background has been in carnival. When I was first asked to sit on
which is the biggest cultural activity in Grenada.
When I was first asked to sit on the GCF, it was for me it was like I don't ever like to take on anything if I don't think I could contribute to it. So something like a carnival committee was where more I would have said maybe I could have played a role. But getting on to the actual GCF, once being on it, I really think I'm excited about what we're trying to do with it. I'm excited at the direction the board directors want to take it in, to put some real structure into the culture in Grenada, to really provide protection for our artists by getting all of our artists registered, being able to provide extra marketing for our artists through our website that will be launching in January. Top website coming out. Really very happy with what they're doing with that. And we have a lot of plans over the next 3 years. You're going to see a lot of stuff that's putting in place right now, because it takes some time. Right now is reorganizing, right, get in place, and then really coming up with a plan that can take us forward as a nation in terms of culture and how it's structured within the island.
Bobby, you make a very interesting point there with respect to the putting some structure into the art, not the art form per se, but a whole cultural trust.
Yeah.
And protection, right? I believe we're still in the embryonic stage of culture and entertainment and so on. Despite, and this is no offense meant, there are some people who work hard, there are some people who just try and promote their craft and so.
Right.
But in terms of culture as a business,
yeah,
we're still in the embryonic stages.
Oh, for sure, sure.
And the whole question of protection, copyrights and so on, hearing some talk about that now, right? And funny, some of the players, people who should be happy and about
the
that.
ones who are fighting against it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Right?
I am amazed. I am amazed that more people in Grenada have not taken advantage of getting the protection that copyright offers. It's there, but there's a lot of negative stuff to it still in Grenada. And hopefully, again, you know, people are always afraid of change. There are a lot of people who don't embrace it. You know, they always, no, why are we going there? This worked before, this was there before. Sometimes, you know, change is a good thing. And in terms of copyright, I think in terms of, for the artists in particular, the people who produce the quality, the music, the writers, there's a lot of protection now for you. An advantage also to monies from it. So, you know, those are things. But in terms of protection, what I'm looking at is not just from the artists, it's also for the consumer. Let me give you an example. One of the things that we're looking to head into, the direction we're looking to head into, you have a situation in Grenada where you might have a promoter fly into the country. He goes through, he gets himself registered, he links with a Grenadian, he sells to the Grenadian a story to be involved with him to promote an event. So they go, they promote the event, people buy this to this event. And then that artist disappears, the promoter disappears, right? Money's gone, no act,
with the money?
Right, no act performs.
Yeah.
Right? Or the promoter takes the money of the person who's here, the local promoter here, right? And is gone. And these are just some of the examples. We had, for instance, years ago, I don't know if you remember this incident. They had a situation where a promoter came into Grenada. They did a show in Queen's Park with Jubantan, right? I'll call the artist's name in this regard.
Yeah.
The artist never showed up. The people in the park mashed up the park. The park, nothing could have been done on that park for months, right? Because of all the broken bottle in the ground, they had to clean it out. It took months of our national park, and at the time you could call it our national stadium, not being able to be used because of the action of a promoter, right? And because they did not secure themselves properly. So the Grenadian population on the whole lost from that event.
Yes, so they didn't get to see it. They still don't have the access to the facility thereafter because of the broken bottles and all that.
And this promoter then disappeared out of Grenada.
With the money.
Right? And then shows back up a couple of years later, and because, you know, people have forgotten about that.
No, Bobby, he changed his face and he changed his name.
Well, no, this is what has happened.
Come back with the same face and the same name?
And going to companies to try and get them. He was here in Grenada just the other day, right? I'm saying these are the kind of things that hopefully with structure we will be able to protect again, right? A promoter coming in to do an event, it's like, you know, even with the bingos, you want to be assured, right, when somebody does a bingo in Grenada, that they have the money that they say they're going to pay out in prizes. Well, think of it the same way as a promoter coming in to do an event. If you are going to do an event in Grenada, we must be secure that you have this money to cover the cost of your event. That nobody in Grenada must be left owing by you, right? And you've gotten the money. If you're going to do an event and the event costs $100,000, we want to see $1,000. Right? As an outside person, we will be able to put all of the protection in place. And it works because, remember, there's taxes to be taken off of this for the government. There are a lot of things, and there needs to be a body that can make sure and check everything, right? Check every aspect of you doing the show, and it's there for the protection of the consumer as well as the protection of the promoters. Because another thing that happens, which is a very important aspect of this, when shows are built to happen, and then what happens is, for the next event, long ago, for instance, people in Grenada would buy advance tickets. Now, people not buying advance tickets until the day before the event. This does not allow for the promoter to properly gauge what's coming in order to prepare himself and his event for that, right? So we need, by offering protection, getting a standard in place, right? What's going to happen is that people will get back confidence in purchasing in advance. Right? And so all of this is a long term. You have to have that vision of going to be at the end to start now, you know?
Let me ask a question here, and I'm shifting gears a bit. I like where we're going with this discussion. you speak about the Cultural Foundation being like the go-to organization,
right,
with respect to, and not just promoters, well, overseas promoters primarily,
right,
but I guess
but we want to get everybody.
Even local promoters.
Yes.
There's something that has been plaguing us for a while. The whole issue of activities, and I say switching gears. I want to talk carnival now because I know you also have a carnival interest.
Right.
The whole issue of activities happening within the carnival season and the competition that is perceived, especially for some of our national events.
Right.
I have been of the opinion. I don't know that we should probably try to stop too much activities from coming in, but must go through the foundation, right? And there's a cost for doing your activity.
Of course.
So that a man knows, listen, I'm coming to Grenada at carnival time, and if I'm going to put up a show, I must get the permission from the foundation, and I also will have, it will cost me X. What does X represent could be something that the foundation determines on a case-by-case basis or whatever. But his opinion is one way we could actually fund
back to the, yes. But I want to stick with it because it shows so many different things. Let me give you an example. You have some promoters that will do an event at carnival time, right? So, okay, they bring in our artists, they pay their work permits, they pay the withholding tax, they promote the show, they sell the tickets, people go on to the show, they have the stage, they have the venue. What's missing? What's the protection there for in case of emergency? Where is the attachment to say, at this event, if you're going to have this amount of people, you need to have this in place in terms of an ambulance, you have to have your doctor on duty. Where is all of those protections that the standard is set everywhere outside of Grenada? We just assume that nothing will happen. So we sit down and back, and until somebody actually, that is when we're going to scramble, right? And we're saying, no, it's time that we put everything in place so that when a consumer goes to the event, they have the confidence. Having all of that confidence in place is what's going to lead there, right? Now, coming back to your point on it, again, I agree 100%. We cannot stop competition. No. Competition is what is going to help the standard of the product continue to improve. But what we can do by the foundation and by getting everything foundation through one body, right? For instance, you might be doing an event, you want to start off. You don't really know. You have the capital, but you really don't know the standard. You don't know what you need to do, so you want support. In the foundation, we have many people that are properly trained. For instance, we have event managers, stage managers. You have this inside of the foundation, right? No. If you utilize the foundation, you don't have to. You can utilize the sector, you can do what you want. But if you utilize the foundation, one, you have that right, might come to you at a cheaper cost, right? But also the funding that comes in there is funding now that can go back to the national events.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So there are many aspects of it that can build on, right? Promoters coming in from outside, I do believe that we have to, while we want to allow competition in, we have to be careful about how we bring it in and when. We have to try and work it and try and get it to fit into particular time, and then allow our carnival weekend per se for our local promoters here, our local artists here to flourish. I'm not saying you can't come in from outside and partner, right, to help build, but I would like to see some levels of protection in there for that aspect.
Good. You know? We're speaking with Bobby Steele, and he's live on Bunji, and listen, speaking about Bunji, I mean, the time really running on quickly, and I wanted to ask him another question, but time against us. Bobby, you got to come back.
No problem.
You gotta come back, right? And I want just come at a time when we could end the program, you and I, right? Because there's a lot that we could speak about with respect to even the whole development and trust of Carnival, the funding of Carnival, the activities inside and outside of Carnival, the whole issue of subventions and all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some thoughts on that I really want to share with somebody I know whose heart is in Carnival as well. Thank you for appearing on Bunji.
All the best, man. Fantastic show. Fantastic.
Thank you. Well, we take a break right now, and yes, man, when we come back, we're going to watch a whole hour gone just so. I mean, Bunji, with the time gone, I want to sit down here for another hour, but we take a break. Join me after the break.
Bon J, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bon J, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bon J, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice. 10 nights of tradition from the 13th to the 12th December. The botanical gardens will be converted into a Christmas garden with lights and decorations. Performances for choirs, steel band, band and top artists. Sing-along karaoke, bouncing castle, Santa Claus for the kids. Bakes and fish cake, ham and bread, soil and ginger beer. Gift items on sale as well. Bring family and friends. Spend Christmas in the gardens. Every evening from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. from the 13th to the 22nd of December. 5 adults, children under 12 free. Christmas in the gardens, the essence of spice.
Welcome back, and we're into the final segment of our show, Bon J, and we're about to take our iconic feature video. Of course, every week we try to promote one of our local folks and to assist them with the promotion that they need, get their voice and their face and their actor side there. And this, our video is right up right now. Stay tuned. Enjoy.
Maria! Ay! Maria, come and tell me where you've been so long. It's over 1 hour, I jack in your town. I spend me money and I bring you back. But up till now, Marie, we didn't dance a set. Girl, you want tell me I was standing over there. And as I turned me back, just so you disappear. I was too naive to know something going on. But Marie, don't tell me you'll find another man. Ay, 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 Maria. Oh, yo, 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 Maria. The way you trick me with your love, you give me fever. Don't care how I try, I just cannot cover. Ay, 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 Maria. When this get quick and just so I start to perspire. I nearly collapse when I see you in the corner. Having a real good time and so high in the sunshine. So Maria, oh Maria, don't ever ever leave me for Santa. Please Maria, oh Maria, don't ever ever leave me for Santa. Ay. Ay. I remember when both of we was small. I used to be the father of your baby doll. I wore your gold, your silver, diamond and pearl. And so you promised that you won't leave me at all. But now we grow up, Marie, it's a difference. Is it because I ain't got white hair in my face? You doing anything just to give me horrors. Don't tell me that you fall in love with Santa Claus. Ay, 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 Maria. Oh, yo, 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 Maria. The way you trick me with your love, you give me fever. And don't care how I try, I just cannot recover. Ay, 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 Maria. Get weak and just so I start to perspire. I nearly collapse when I see you in the corner. Having a real good time and so crying with Santa. So Maria, oh Maria, don't ever ever leave me for Santa. Please Maria, oh Maria, don't ever ever leave me for Santa. Ay. Maria.
Our iconic feature video this evening from our King Ajamo, 1995. What do you realize that song so old? Yeah. That song almost gone past the teens, yeah? That song gone past a teenager already. You see Edson there, boy. Nice face with beard and thing, looking young. But that's a beautiful selection from Ajamo, and what a way to wrap up this evening's program. It was such a pleasure to you again for another Friday. Remember, there's the activity happening on the Botanical Gardens, right? So after you finish it, as we finish the program, jump down and go down there, man. Yeah, man. We're going to say thanks to all our persons who appeared this evening. The band started off nice. Bobby was good at the end, and in between we had the youngster there, doing the pop and so. Thank you too for staying with us. You have been a beautiful audience. Our friends on GIS, our friends on GBN. Until Friday, so long. Have a good weekend now.